Hello, my souls, and welcome back to Pathologic 2. And I just noticed that the chat's not working properly. Give me a second. There we go. Huh. Aiden Gale, hello. Also, hello Aiden, hello Douglas, hello Delint, hello Magenta, hello Aki. Nom nom, hello Andy. Hello everybody, nom. Let's get into this, shall we? Taking morphine or other painkillers before sleep will ensure you wake up in better health. Okay. Of course you can, Aki. Nom noms and snuggles. And gives the belly rubs. Aw. Nom nom the Douglas face. Sleep well, man. By the way, Douglas, it would be I-E-S, not E-E-S. Doof clickies! Nom the beak. There we go. And yes, by the way, for those who were wondering, we did find out why I wasn't feeling well last night. It turns out I had a blood sugar of 312. Also, Snuggles the Magenta, man. Hello, hero. Nom, all of the faces. Nom. Wow, it is taking an exceptionally long time to load. Hopefully the game loads properly. If it doesn't load in the next couple minutes, I'm gonna try loading a different way, other than just continuing the game. Because this feels like it's taking an excessively long time to load. Although I do like the music. Really do. Alright. Alright, Andy. Yeah, give me just a sec. That loading bar hasn't changed. We're gonna try this way. Hey, it's Darkspawn Wolf. Is there any other way to load this game? Because if it's not loading, then there's a problem. Toilet paper without the cardboard roll. I mean, that's a thing. Victor's Abode. The Shelter. I'm gonna try to load the current one this way. If it doesn't work, we may have to go back a save. Come on, load up. Dylan, why do you always pass out on my floor? Hmm. Welcome back, Andy. Yeah, no, I agree with you there, Magenta. But then again, for me, wearing clothing has never felt right. Yeah, we may have to go back a save. My favorite type of soup? Hmm. It's actually a hard one. But honestly, I think I'd have to say black bean soup. Because beans, nom nom. Eh. Not like we haven't survived a countless number of wars already as a species. Okay. I'm gonna have to go backwards a little bit and see if I can load a less recent save. Only by, I believe 19 minutes, though. Hopefully the game loads. It's still loading. There we go. Feels like it's loading. A little further than the other one was. You've never had nochi. The nochi's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a weird little type of pasta, though. If it's done right, it's nice and soft and chewy and nom nom. Well, this is disheartening. Now we don't even have the music. Come on, load the rest of the way. There we go. Magenta, you don't have to necessarily go to an Olive Garden to get it. You can actually make it yourself. They sell it at most Walmarts. Where am I? Okay. Here we go.
It's like something is pulling my strings.
All right. Now I need to go talk to the guy over here. I'll talk to her first. I'm not gonna be reading these because, well, eh. So, Aki, in other words, loaded potato soup. I actually don't mind potato and leek. It's pretty good.
Tell me what you want and I will tell you who you are.
Alright. So, by the way, apparently you can die in this game without ending the game. I also want to test something next time I get to a water dispenser. Because I know in the real world you can do something called gut stuffing. Which is where you drink a lot of water to make yourself less hungry. It usually tires you out pretty quick, though. Okay. So, hunger's about halfway. Nope, you can't gut stuff in this. Alright, let's go talk to Laura. Yeah, no, authentic ramen's pretty good. I actually know how to make it myself. And no, you don't have to go to Japan. It's actually a fairly simple recipe. I make it on occasion myself. It's really good with a bit of cabbage and some boiled eggs and green onions and nom 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 pork. I'm making myself hungry now. By the way, there is also a way to cure the plague if you catch it. Which, really not that hard to catch it from what I've gathered. It's also, it's not really hard to cure. I mean, one of the items I have in my inventory right now cures it. But the items are fairly few and far between, so if you catch the plague, you want to try to manage it for as long as you can. Until you absolutely have to cure it. Magenta, by the way, the broth for most ramen is not actually flavored like chicken or beef or pork or anything like that. What it is it's a mixture of ginger, kombu, and bone broth. So it doesn't really pick up the flavor of the meat. It picks up the flavor of the kombu and the what's it called? The ginger. By the way, for those who don't know, I've actually studied under quite a few different chefs. Kombu is seaweed. Alright, tonkatsu broth. Oh, forgot about that. Haha. I believe the plague is called the sand pest.
My lips are cracked.
Alright. So, I really don't like the fact that the first half hour of this was pretty much trying to load the fucking game. Even that one, though, it's not necessarily flavored like pork. It's flavored like pork bones. Bone broth isn't necessarily the flavor of the meat that you get it from. It's just that. It's bone broth. It tastes like marrow. There you are. Push the kid out of the way. He's fine. He can take it. He's old enough. He knows to get out of the way of an adult. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Hook around. And this is a pharmacy. Okay, not what I needed. I'll wind up having to go to the grocery in the Plague District. Yep. Well, that's the thing. Most of the bone broths also have kombu in them. Since kombu is actually very much a static flavor for most ramen. Alright. So I don't want to stay very long in this place. Miso's pretty good. Wait. Okay, so muddy water. Broken ampule. Scrap name and muddy water. Alright, so I have to get over here. Miso soup's pretty good. I don't necessarily like it with tofu myself, though. Oh, okay, cool. I've got a package. No. Rotten food. Not worth the risk. Not worth the risk. I mean, I'm pretty certain I could sell it, but I don't have room in my inventory for it right now. Okay, so bull bell. What's going on? One of the lads' patches come down with something nasty. He's burning up. Won't last long. The dandy doctor from the capital examined him. Told us the pills would kill him for sure. That's all the time I need. Tofu's pretty good, by the way. Not the greatest thing if you don't know how to cook it, though. And yes, contrary to popular belief, tofu does actually need to be cooked. Okay, so rifle ammo. Okay. So, let's... Alright. Muddy water. Grab a bar of soap. Broken ampule. Okay. That's the schmouter. Don't want to take that because that nearly killed me last night. Increase my immunity a little bit. Ow. That fucked my immunity a little. Are you... This place has been picked clean. Nothing more to loot. If you're feeling brave, check the neighbors' houses. Maybe they'll have something left. Are you the prefect of this district? In the flesh. It's your job to keep people's things in their house, not the other way around. Good, I was looking for you. As Isidora's son and heir, I claim our house. Here's the paper from the judge. That's a fancy paper indeed, but I'm afraid you won't be living in that house anytime soon. The house belongs to me. And you've been outside. There's no longer fit to breathe. I heard there was a blowout at the factory yesterday. Maybe some soot settling down, choking people to death. I don't think this stuff is soot. What is it then? Some contagion. Did anyone else stay behind beside you? Besides you? The poor and the brave might still be around trying to salvage what little they can. It was decided that doctors and medical personnel may take whatever they need since they likely need it more. You're a doctor too, so far as I know. So I may take whatever I want? You may if you're not afraid of the soot. Alright. The townsfolk are running scared. The black stuff will dry a man's lungs in seconds. I heard several being dead already. Take the paper. Black stuff or no black stuff. The house is still mine now. Alright. Hey, Rick the Fio. Nom. Hello. Eating nuts is good for you. Broken ampule and 30 silver. Okay. Time to go deal with one of Notkin's boy. Immunity booster was definitely needed there. There we go. There's the way out. No, there's a lot of people who go out of their way to learn a lot of languages all at once. Okay. So I'm going to go over to my house. I'm going to go to the shop over here really quick. get some food, sell a bunch of stuff, then go to my house, grab a tincture for each of the sickness types, or correction, a tincture for each of the layers. Excuse me. Yeah, no, being multilingual helps out a lot for jobs when it comes to things like secretary work. So I'm not wasting time. I'll pause my game so I can load my vape. By the way, I gotta point this out. The plagued area is unnerving. Alright. Pocket watch. I'm gonna want to keep the tweezers, I think. Sell a name. I'm gonna keep hold of the rifle ammo for now. Let's keep the fish. Or eat the fish, rather. Ah. Let's get to my place of residence really quick. Hop in there and grab some tinctures, put some stuff away. Oh. This game, by the way, feels a lot like it's all about hunger management. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels a lot like it's all about hunger management. Alright, we're going to move the bottles. We're out. Pour out. Pour out. Move the bottles. How bad off are my shoes and my mask? Okay. So I'm gonna store the newer shoes and mask. Store the newer lockpick. I'm gonna store the Schmouder, specifically because I know what it does. I don't want to use it right now. I'm gonna store the rifle ammo in case I need it later. I'm gonna keep some of the water on me, if not all of it. I'll store that. And that. Take one of these. One of these. One of these. Thing of morphine. I'm gonna need more morphine. Keep the other immunity booster on me. Take the springs. Take the matches. Take the names. All right. I'm gonna need to find thread. Okay, let's go see if we can help Notkin's boy. See what kind of sickness he has. I will say, by the way, being multilingual is a thing. Please keep it English in the chat. Ow. He will die, Emshin. You will take his fate into your hands, and he will die. Stain not your hands with the death of a person who trusts you.
What's wrong with my eyes?
You're not human, that's what. How do you know you will die? You're not a healer yet, you will fail. You're a big man, but not so big to take on responsibility for others. But someone must try it. And this is where you are. We can't simply let it happen without a fight, so let me fight. Alright, go on. I'll keep an eye on your progress. You believe taking your father's vessel was enough to become him? You jest, Emshin. You cannot heal. You know not the lines. Do not take too much on, or you'll snap like a rotten bough. We'll see. We will see if I can heal or not. I don't like her. I'm gonna save my game right here just in case I accidentally kill him. The big city doctor was just here too. Told us to pass a message on. Don't waste your time on Patches. It's over for him. Instead, pull yourself together and come
evil,
see me. I've got something
There's only
important for
warm
you.
and cold, limber and stiff.
Is that what he said? You can get bent. We scrounged up all these pills from all over town, but the big city doctor said Patches will die if we give him any. His body can't take the strain, but you're gonna try, aren't you? Pills? Is this rat poison or something? He said those are antibiotics, rambled on about them being old, stale, more harmful than good. He said we need to know exactly what's wrong before we can use them. Patches is burning up like a lit match, but there's no knowing why. If we can't know what's wrong with him, what can I do? Let's have a look at Patches. Old Barack would have had something for this. Uses herbs to find out what's wrong with a patient. Used to say Twire revealed everything hidden in the body. I can do many things. Can you do that? Hello, Oscar. Come on, take the pills. Here's a handful for everything. Just make sure you find out which one to give him, alright? The correct ones will probably do the trick. Diagnostics diagnostics are a finicky process, but I'll try. First things first. Come on. Don't die on me here. Definitive.
How do I get my leg mended?
He's gonna make it. Here's steady breathing. He'll live. Too early to say. Time will tell. And the bachelor said it was no use. I knew he was lying. The big city grifter. Impossible. This goner. That nonsense. Wanted you to abandon us to see and go see him about some urgent business instead. So he wanted me to abandon a patient in favor of chatting with him. Charming. Well, he told us it was hopeless. We were worried you'd believe him and leave Patches to die. When did you... Oh, what did you give him, by the way? One of your old man's tinctures? You're a shifty one, aren't you? You should have more faith in me. Well, he told us things looked grim and that you should drop everything to go talk to him because he said it's a desperate situation and our lot has to be quarantined. He said you shouldn't even come here so you don't catch it yourself. The gang should stay put for now. Keep off the streets, alright? Hopefully he'll live. Nom nom nom, the Aki nose. Nom. Ooh.
Yep.
So I cleared our place. I cleaned our place up. I burned the trash and took away the bones. I mean, the cracked ones. And I put that weird gray goo from the table in a bucket. Might it be useful? No rest for the wicked, huh? I can also whip up something to eat. Got any money? You're a whippersnapper. What am I supposed to do with you? Anyways, when are you coming back? Should I wait for you or what? Somebody's got to take care of your dad's stuff and stuff. I think it would be great if we did it together. Why do you care anyways? By the way, I broke a pipe over there. I don't think it was important though, so don't hit me, alright? I'll fix it myself. Boar has a pipe like that. Bet he'll trade it for a bottle of alcohol. You have a couple of those, right? Just stay here and don't go anywhere. Don't even move. Got it? Got it. Good, kiddo. Great. Keep it up. Okay, I've got to go talk to... What's his name? By the way, did I get back empty bottles for using those tinctures? I did not. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, I walked right past the door I needed to go into. Ah.
If only we knew who did away with your father. We'd spare the beast nothing.
I guess it's best when you see them less. Is this a bad moment? I've got enough on my plate. Will you tell me? No, long tongues lead short lives. If you have a point, get to it. If not, don't let the door hit you on the way out. We're getting together this night, all four of us, the old place. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Well, we haven't seen each other in a while. Because it's time we stopped bickering. The old place is in by the Gumstone at the railroad? Yes, the Apple Road, remember? Go ahead, three of you will have more fun without me. No, we won't. I don't know, Cub. I've got a full plate here. Those men at night, the night hunters, they're too fond of playing with knives. Way too fond. Where'd they even come from? Not just your plate, it's everyone's now. Not my fault, but somehow it is. Never took blood, but I dressed for a red harvest. How it bloomed. Forget it. I'll deal with it myself. Just come to our old place. Did you hear me? Please come. No one will blame you. We'll figure it out together. I won't abandon you. Alright. Alright, so we're getting a good bit of distance on in the story here. Oh, I hate it when it doesn't render. I'm gonna need a nap. 1 hour should do. I mean, it's only 2 o'clock. I can take a power nap. I can take a power nap. I need to bring down my exhaustion just a little. I've also got to take a nap so I don't stroke out. Which apparently, yeah, that's a thing that happens in this game if you don't sleep, is you can stroke out and die. Hello, Volk. Numb face. Ooh. God damn it. And I'm dehydrated. You can tell because my eye was making noises when I rubbed it. Apparently I'm dreaming of titties! Whoa, one of those wasn't human. I need to rest 1 more hour. Eh, it's adorable. Alright. So onward to talk to the doctor that doesn't like being a doctor. Or the doctor who doesn't make a good doctor, whatever you want to call him. Claire, did you fall asleep? Hemmican. I would like your pemmican, my friend. I'll give you my tweezers for your chisel. I carried this thing for several days. It wasn't easy, of course. With this, I will share with you my fear, my sorrow, and my anger. It was tough, but now that it's become a little easier, just a little. Thank you for easing my burden. Just have some of my warmth. Warmth is life. Yeah. Just chatting with a tar. And I think I know which tar you are talking about. Is it the one you've been crushing on? He's adorable. Ah. Well, I mean, it's always good to have somebody helping you out with stuff. Blem. The bridge squared. No one cares about you. By the way, I really hope Patches survives. It would be a shame to lose him. Uh-oh. Please don't fall my ass through the fucking ground. What the fuck? Dr. Denkovsky ordered us to meet him here by the hour he staying at, or by the house he's staying at. We've been waiting for half an hour, but he still isn't coming out, meaning he's busy, so we wait. You will too. Who are you? Volunteers, orderlies. He made us part of the he made us put on these clothes and come to him. Man clearly has this theatrical ambition. What did he make you wear? Why did he make you wear this? Flea protection, he said. He said that we'd thank him soon, and we believe him. Good that you're taking hygiene so seriously. I don't give a fuck if he's busy or not. He summoned me, told me I should speak to him urgently. So I will come to speak to him.
My heart is hammering.
Eva Jan, who are you? Artemy Brook, surgeon. What do you want? You look like you can hardly read, and I doubt you're into stargazing. Where's Daniel Denkovsky? He's staying here, right? He isn't here, and he isn't coming. He's gone to the town hall for a meeting, an important meeting with with doctors. Who's that walking upstairs then, pacing impatiently, waiting for me? Just my ghosts, restless souls. There's a lot of them. Huge mice, huh? You'd make an excellent chef. Can't steal from the fool's footlocker. I don't like the music in this building. I really fucking don't. Someone is waiting for me. Someone's waiting for me, it seems. Now lend me your eyes and ears. We trust you, so we'll let you in on the game. Like hell you are. I know your kind of games you play at. It'd be luckier to get out alive. Oh, sounds important. Very much so. We'll never allow an adult into the great game. It's forbidden. You'll be the first, or rather the second. Believe me, it wouldn't invite you if not for the first. Which first one? The one. The one everyone's after, the person who, well, the old man. I mean, your father. I mean, you know. You, like, seen them? We've seen whatever they left in our game. That's enough. Game. So let me explain. We have these caches, a lot of them all over town. That's why we leave. It's where we leave messages and gifts for one another. It's a test of intuition. If you find one, you get to the next level. It's also a test of greed. Whoever takes it without giving anything in return gets kicked out. But that's not important. Now, what you should be thinking about. What should I be thinking about then? Murderer left some items tonight from the old man. Bloody something and something and a scary note saying that saying they'll know. We'll try to catch them. That we're reading it. That they see all. Shook me to my boots. Where'd you find those items? There are 2 caches nearby, the dam and the bowsprite. Go and you'll go. See for yourself. Only if you take from the cache, leave something too. Respect the rules, or it'll go south. I do respect rules. I will follow them. The players already gather here in Stone Yard, or next to the cache. I mean, they've already been to the middle town and the earth. Maybe they found something there too. I believe 3 parties are already here. They might know more, but I don't know where they are. I've been standing here waiting for you to pass by like an idiot. Groups of kids scattered across the stone yard, huh? Got it. So I'm gonna try going over here really quick to check the stash. Then I'm gonna go to the town hall. I don't have very long. I don't like hearing screaming. That's not food. That is. God damn it, the bell. Split. Okay, so I can't swim. Okay, so I can't swim. But that was the stash. How's the fastest way to get there? Okay, wait. Yeah, I read it right. The sun is starting to set. What? So there's plague about everywhere. Maybe I should have found a way to buy that gun. I'm gonna need to keep a stock of morphine. They're pointing me the way that I need to go. Fuck. Why are there so many dead? I just came through this area. What the fuck is happening? Oh. These are all coffins, by the way, if you guys don't know that. I mean, it's fairly obvious, but... What the fuck is going on here? Saving my game.
Well,
Epidemic
under
Brock, a
the
plague.
circumstances, any inheritance would be opportune.
And yes, Rick, that's kind of why I'm here. An epidemic Brock, plague, and if it's the sand plague, it smothered 100 of my workers 5 years ago. And it's serious, very serious, my boy. Your father saved us back then, but now I need you at hand. Do I make myself clear? Clear as day, a family doctor, a tame doctor, right? No, Brock, in olden days, pirates used to hunt ships and that carried doctors because they were worth more than gold. Imagine that. And I'm a bit of an old pirate myself. Be prudent, my boy. Surely you'll appreciate your value now. I sure do, so unfortunately I'll have to decline. I'm not your boy, boo. Or boos. Or boss. Don't understand yet. You're a bullheaded, stubborn young man, but you will. When a three-body thick pile of corpses lies atop his doors, maybe we'll maybe we'll talk again. Is this a medical meeting? Why wasn't I invited? That's of no concern to you, Brooke. Everything important that could be done, I've already done. There will be a fund. There will be a headquarters. Intrigue, sleepless nights. Everyone here thinks they're crucial to defeating the outbreak, but they're scared, mistaken. What can they tell you? I'm a doctor. I need the full picture. So you have some time on your hands? Then go to each of them. Talk to 1, 2, 3 people. Fill your head with minutia. Time is running out. Your time. 7 empty conversations. You don't need them. I can tell you what you need to know. It's your fault. You should have invited me from the start. First one.
The soul's
bachelor.
mechanics mirror the body's.
Rock, the situation is regretful. I just didn't have time to warn you. This was ugly of you. Well, let's get down to business. We have 3 doctors in town, 4 if we count the deranged girl who claims to have a healing touch. Rubbish, of course. But she has a lot of energy, and she knows a thing or two, so it won't hurt to let her work. And Brock, allow me to be frank. Shoot. Where did you graduate? What are your qualifications? You have a degree. Medical school. Brock, I want you to become my aide. Our primary goal is developing a vaccine. You're a local and enterprising. I need your help. A vaccine. We wouldn't finish that until after the whole town is extinct. What an amazing breakthrough. For your resume, right? Vaccine is something you create for the future, not for people who are sick now. You just want to protect your buddies in the capital if the plague spreads, huh? Other towns like this one exist, you know. If this disease is half as lethal as the outbreak 5 years ago, this place is doomed. Other people can still be saved, or perhaps you have better suggestions. I'll think of something. I won't let you just give up on the sick. What do you have in mind, Brock? I need to find a way to save people. And you're calling me ambitious. If this is the same disease that broke out here 5 years ago, the plague is, like mumps compared to it. You don't know what really happened during that outbreak. Think about it, a curative serum for an unknown disease, this contagion and this lethal? This contagious and this lethal? On such short notice, what a utopian thought. A vaccine, on the other hand, can protect the healthy, the people who still have a chance. What the hell, Emshin? I'll make a vaccine, but I can't do it without you. All you need to do is be at hand and do as I say. I will take full responsibility for the situation. No deal. I don't like this guy. I'm responsible for my actions and no one else's. Family tradition.
And the rain. The goddamn rain, does it
Look who's
ever
here,
end?
Laura says. Laura says you were planning a sentimental get-together?
Pouring and
Remembering the
pouring.
good old days and all that? As if what, 6 years haven't passed? Don't suppose we have time for a get-together now. Got the idea before all this. I know what you're thinking. You want to look for the murderer and avenge your father. Forget it. Let me handle it. I'll do it better than you. Father would want you to work, not seek vengeance. Work in his stead. What matters is what I want. Leave father alone. Stop. Why in the world? You failed him. You hesitated and left him in trouble. In my book, you have forfeited your right to revenge. Leave it to me. I can do better. And you, well, you're a better doctor than me. What does this mean for me? You're no longer a surgeon. You're a pharmacist. I'm better at dissecting people. In all senses, Brock, but to create an infusion like Isidore did, that requires your intuition, your hands. It gives me no pleasure to admit all this, but it's true. I'll do whatever duty requires. Whatever duty requires of me. Got it?
Who knocks on your door at night? Who screams down your chimney? A white? No, just the wind.
This is humiliating. Father purposefully charged me with the tasks that present our family in the ugliest possible light. Supply the fund with an adequate food and medicine is clearly impossible. Well, my efforts are futile. What does this mean for me? No one knows why the train is almost a month late. We've maintained regular shipments of meat and skins. So where's our pay? Where's the regular supply train? We're on the brink of starvation. There are no stocks left, which means everyone is on their own now. I will have to kneel in front of my father and take responsibility for this fiasco. Got it. The early bird gets the worm. You're a smart man. You'll find a way.
Oh, a coward. Always been a coward. Oh, how I hate it.
The hospital will be set up in the theater. Possible infected will be examined there every day. The disease will be studied, and we will try to cure it. And they say there's no cure for the sand pest, but Dr. Dankovsky still has hope. What does this mean for me? It means that the theater is your place now, your real home. Tend to the sick and dissect the dead. Work night and day to find a cure for this accursed plague. In that cesspool of infection, you'll have one fewer doctor in a couple of days. But you are the old Gimski's private doctor now, aren't you? I guess he'll object then. Or even forbid you to risk your life. I'm my father's son. Olgimsky is no one to me.
Worst of all, a coward, as ever. How I hate it.
The 3 ruling families will recruit volunteers to observe order. The dangerous districts will be cordoned off. Entry or exit will not be possible. Any crimes against health or property will be punished immediately. This means for me. You're a doctor, so you have privilege. Unlike others, you are allowed entry and, more important, exit from infected areas. We rely on your responsibility. If you discover you're infected, you won't attempt to conceal or spread it. Correct? Yes.
My eyes shine like buttons, don't they?
If it's the same sickness, all measures are pointless. Wishful thinking. delusional actions, for it's clear what we're dealing with: fire from heaven, the great flood. No one shall be spared, save for the 10 righteous men. You have a fever, you're delirious. You're the plague, you can't affect it. Think of yourself, not of the disease. Search your soul. Are you a righteous man, or are you one or one of the cattle for the slaughter? Whom will it kill, and whom will it spare, and why? This is a curious question which may be answered, but by me, Doctor, not you. Curious thought. True, I'll consider it.
It's a disgrace to be illiterate. One must learn to read the signs of fate.
It spreads across Earth, the lower town between the gullet and the abattoir. What does it mean? What does this mean for me? 2 architects live in Earth, Andrea and Peter Stammerton, both geniuses, each in his own way. Please take them into your care. You could let the whole town die, but those 2 must survive. Why? Because you won't find mines like theirs anywhere else on this whole continent. We hunted them for much too long. My brother Simon collected many brilliant specimens in town, you know. It is an ark. Where do they live? Peter lives in a loft in the tanner, and Andrea, though, rarely leaves the Broken Heart, his pub below the factory. I put my hopes on you, Doctor. Pay them a visit as soon as you can. I'll take a look. Oh, goddamn. All right. First things first. That's a grocery. I'm gonna go in here, grab some food for the road. And I'm going to see about, possibly stopping by a pharmacy and grabbing some morphine. Why is my tail being numb? Dum nom nom, the dilent face. Blem. Blem all of the faces. Anyways, how is everybody tonight? Don't think I've asked that yet. Hey, Wukun, hello. I'm Numb Face. There we are. It's all because of the damn war. We're losing it. The train that came in June was the last one. I just know it. We're not seeing another one. I recently arrived from the outside. Train still work. We've been cut off from the world, all alone. Food supplies are dwindling. I'm not even talking about medicine. Where are we to get more? And now our only competent doctor is gone. This winter will be the end of our town. We'll survive, just like everyone else does. I hope you're right, but the coming winter will be harsh. Mark my words. It's times like these it becomes apparent just how childish we are. So dependent on the umbilical cord, on the noble families. Without them, we're done for. Our town can't stand on its own. Can't feed others, but can't... Or it can feed others, but can't support itself. There's always room for change. Let the child crawl, and after a couple of head bumps, it will be running around. You, my friend, you need ammunition. And I know where to get it. I'll give you my fingernails as well. I'll keep the immunity boosters. Sell me a fish. And I'll leave you in peace. Hello, Jasper. Numb face. Alright. Perfect timing to grab the food. I'll eat my nuts first. The chine, no one cares about you. Oh well. Alright. Let's drink a bottle of water, get rid of my thirst, and head into the plagued area. The tenor and a fucking plague doctor is waiting for me. District is infected. Listen carefully. I'll explain what you need in order to stay alive. Go ahead. Immunity is your armor. It gets thinner each time you contract the disease, so it would do you good to keep an eye on it. Take pills. You know the drill. It's not healthy to take too many pills. Infected air lowers your immunity slowly but continuously, simply because you're breathing it in. It's not the worst part. What is? An infected person's touch, or touching an infected surfaces like doorknobs or drawers. Also, sometimes it feels like the pest breathes on you. You speak as though the disease was a living creature, but it's just a bunch of microbes. I'm not a doctor, Master Barak. I'm a common orderly, scared, witless, and I'm only describing a dream I had. But this pest is like it's alive. It speaks, breathes, and woe if it breathes on you. Keep that in mind. Anyways, all those touches melt your immunity worse than the air, like a hot knife through butter. Then there's a tumor. Tumor, like cancerous growth? The infection that accumulates inside your body, checking if you're ready for it. If the world starts to go black before your eyes, escape the infected area before it envelops everything. But if the darkness gives away, it means it's lost interest in you for now. Have you taken no. Let's do that. Alright. Alright. It looks like they tried to barricade here. What kind of place is this? It's a shop. A clothing shop. I'll take that thread as I do need it. Alright. Let's see if there's anything in this guy's house worth gathering to. Prompter, this person lives, but mortal peril looms. The sand pest chokes their district, floods the streets. As long as people stay indoors, they're in no danger. Walls can protect, but people still breathe air. The window sashes aren't the most secure. Some mice and bugs creep into the house, too, and no one knows just how the plague spreads. Yeah, we should do everything we can to find that out. Immunity protects each person here. Some have a long one, others but a short. The span of one's is long and others short. What? What? I never thought immunity could be measured in centimeters. A dice roll makes a clear picture, sir. At midnight, Death Toll will roll his dice and see if he rolls high. This one will perish if he rolls low. They live one more day. Your part, Brock, is but to adjust the odds. By raising their immunity, yes. I'm not completely clueless, you know. A store-bought cure or tincture brewed from herbs would help them stay alive to stay alive another day. Lucky me, I happen to have some. You're human, you must act. These doll cocoons may one day become real and need your help. They're not dolls, they're just people like me. And one more thing, the plague moves stealthily. It has no need to speak on its arrival in a place. When plagues by windows, people are at risk, but on the morrow, other districts will be touched, and you must find them out yourself. So watch the town's condition close, Brock. Not dice, then it's hide and seek. Take this as payment.
I love glass, old boy. Everything good comes in glasses. Life is a night at the bar.
I should have left this
All
godforsaken
the
place
wisdom you
2
gain,
years ago.
You pay
Get
for
clean
in
and
pain.
move away for good, but I have no spine. I'm not a real man. Cannot leave her behind. Leave her behind. The tower, my precious tower. The locals call her the polyhedron, referring to her as it, as if she were inanimate. But for me, she is alive and female, and I can't abandon her. I have to gaze upon her again and again to convince myself she exists. So it was you that thought up that thing, Peter Stammerton. I'm considered responsible for her creation, but I'm not God to completely defy gravity. It's happenstance. Such a tower shouldn't be. It breaks the law of physics, laws of optics as well, just coincidence. Such things are never a coincidence. Listen, what's your name? Usually people call me HELP! I'm dying! Figure Rick would like that answer. Why have you come? Prophylaxis, you're in the plague district. Listen, doctor, you should check on Anne too. She is a circus artist who lives nearby. She's misanthropic. I'm worried she might lose it completely these days. She's an interesting one. Be a pity if she died or went nuts. Misanthropic circus artist? No, that's something. Do I have any painkillers on me? I don't have any painkillers on me. My God. What a weird painting, man. Have you any other payments for me in here? No? Then we'll save our game. Alright, Aiden. Well, we're kind of going to be calling it a night here as well. It's been a long day. So, folks, this is where we end this particular game. Or this particular night, at least. If you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kit the Soulless signing off. So until next time, everybody, bye-bye! It's a view of the tower from above made it look like a face. Huh. Anyways, by the way, guys, I will be in the Discord tonight, so if you want to stop by and say hi, feel free. Anyways, ta-ta, everybody! Blam!